I am trying to figure out what happened at 4:30 a.m. this morning. Yes, dark. It was dark. I'm trying to figure out what it is that me and my son, Ty, saw. And after I recorded and took pictures, I also started experiencing things in the house right after. What the hell did we see and what the hell did we experience? Everyone, welcome back to my channel, Exploring the Afterlife with Kaylee. Sorry it's been a minute. I've been extremely occupied, busy with a lot of things around the house, the yard, and some personal issues. As I've said before, once I get all this out of the way, it is going to be on. You know, you'll see me back on like I used to be. I'm not really acting myself this morning. Just some shit happened at 4 a.m. and it's mind-boggling. I'm still trying to wrap my head around what the hell happened. Okay. It's around 11 a.m. now. But I just don't understand, and I'm trying to. So by me recording what I recorded and took pictures, maybe you guys could help me out and make me understand what the hell it is that I recorded and took pictures of, okay? But before I do want to explain the situation and how all this came about. But before I do that, I just wanted to say I have spent some time on my other channel, Tell You Everything, because the very next video that I upload on that channel will be my 100th video, and that is a big deal to me because I took a lot of time, effort, and motivation, and just a lot of headaches making those videos. If you guys would please jump onto that channel and subscribe if you haven't already, I would really appreciate that. And then I have a group on my Facebook called Shadows Behind the Darkness. It seems like people are loving that group, and at 1400. So guys, jump on that as well. Send a request and be part of the fam as you are on this channel and if you are on my other channel. Anyways, let's get back to what the hell is going on. Let's just start by saying at around 4:15, don't know why Ty is up, okay? He's up. And I guess maybe it has to do that he's a little nervous because he's got football practice for the high school, South Brunswick High. Shout out to them and to the Cougars. And you know, they're gonna do their thing. They're gonna do practice and get in there today. But that's what he did last year and the year before that. But I didn't know it was today. He didn't tell me. So I'm hearing him in the kitchen, because if it isn't him, then there's something paranormal going on in my house. As usual, you know, we're not getting used to it. We are used to it, okay? But okay, so at 4:15, I hear him in the kitchen. I hear the door, the front door outside, and I'm like, why is he going outside? It's dark. You know, the bus doesn't come around 4 till around 6. 6, you know, almost 6:45, somewhere in there. Then out of nowhere, I open my eyes and I see this black shadow of Tai Pang standing there looking at me, telling me, "Yo, Mom." And I'm like, "Yo, Mom?" And I said, "What do you want?" And he goes to tell me that there's something outside that I have to see that was weird as hell. He first started saying there was a green light, a round shaped green light bobbling all over the place, and it was blinking off and on, and he didn't know. And this is like a few I guess feet above his head. I'm not sure. And then he pointed out that there was bright lights in the sky. And I'm like, okay. And I told him, I said, what are you talking about? I said, don't you get me out of bed for some BS, okay? And so he goes to explain, you gotta see this. So I'm up. I grab my phone, I grab my glasses, I'm out. I'm checking it out. He's trying to show me this green light, which I said, that's nothing. And then he goes to say, okay, so what is that in the sky? And I'm like, no. Like, okay, this is not normal. I told him, this is something I've never seen. And that was really strange, because I've never seen lights right there like that. He thought they were stars. I said, no, Ty, that's not stars. So we stood out there for maybe a minute. So we're looking at about 4:31, 4:32. And then we noticed that these shiny lights started, like, they didn't just disappear. They just, like, faded and they were gone. And then one would come back and not the other. And then the other would come back and then you would see the two. So the pictures I took will show you that. And I will put the time on there, because that wasn't part of the video. I couldn't get that on there because I didn't really think about doing a video. I wasn't thinking record this and blast it, you know, put it on blast on social media or anything like that, because I didn't want to look crazy or foolish. So I wasn't thinking. And then of course it's 4 a.m., you know, 4:30 a.m. and I'm like, I'm not awake 100%. So, you know, it took me a few minutes to just wake up, and I got myself some caffeine. And let me tell you, it's been something else. I've been on adrenaline ever since. I've been hyped up ever since, and that's not me. I'm usually crashing and burning by now, even with caffeine. Okay, so anyways, let's get to it. So I did the pictures. You're gonna see those, and then I did the video, and you're gonna see the video, and I explain with words. And then I took a little, I recorded a little bit off a show of aliens and UFOs and everything, of proof of what the government is doing, so that you guys could see this is no joke. I mean, I know you have your believers and your non-believers, Same thing with paranormal. You have the ones that believe and you have the ones that don't believe. So that's just how it is. Alright guys, I'm going to show you these lights. I've seen them before, I just not said anything about it. Those very same lights. I saw them right up here, and I'm not going to be able to see on here, but I'm going to show you. Let me get to some shade. Okay. Okay. Right up here where my finger's pointing. Let me see if I can get this right. That way. If you guys can see me pointing, that way. On top of those pine trees way over there, up on top, is where I have seen those lights, okay? And I always questioned, there's no way those could be stars. They're just too bright. I mean, stars are bright, but not that bright and not like that. Alright, so, come on, Peggy. Alright, my sidekick is with me. All my cats around and everything. It's just been one of those mornings, like, yeah. Okay, I'm going through the house and I'm going out the front door, okay? So, the pictures I took this morning in the video. Come on, pigs. Alright. This is my front porch. Alright, you can see behind me. I'm going to run down steps. This is my front porch, front of my house. You guys seen this house on my videos, right? Okay, so my back door. Alright. And I was standing there. This is where I saw it. Between these two trees, my left one and my right one, right around that, and that's where I saw those lights. And I've went in, and then I distanced so that you guys could see it, right? And you guys could hear this chime. Y'all could hear that chime in my video. You can hear this one especially. You couldn't hear this one, but you could hear this one. Okay. This is where I took the little video. Me and my son was standing right here, and we're looking straight at it from right here, this angle, because you could see this piece right here on my video. So I was taking it right there. Okay. Damn, guys, it's hot. Okay, so then that's when we saw those lights. We saw the lights, and like I said, there was two lights. I have never seen those before. I know the skies, and I know the stars, because I've been here 11 years, and I'm not going to say every night, and every single morning I get out and look at the stars. No, I don't. But I know the sky. I know the settings. I know what's going on. I know what stars I see at the same spot every single night and morning. Because I do get up very early. I get up before dawn. I get up before that sun comes up. Skies are dark. I have a patio here that I could sit out and watch the stars. It's really dark out here, so I could see the stars every night. And like I said, over there one time I saw the very same bright lights just sitting on top of that pine tree. And then they're gone, and they're no longer there. Then months later, then it's back up here to the front. So with the video and the pictures I took, maybe y'all can see what I'm talking about. Maybe you could understand it more, and then we'll just go from there. But comment below. Hopefully my comments are working, because I was told by someone that they commented, and I'm not getting comments either. So YouTube, what's going on? Anyways, guys, I just, like I said, weird shit has been going on here at the house. Because excuse me, because right after we came in, Ty started getting ready for school, and then no, he didn't get started going to school. He went to the gym next door. That's what he was doing. That's why he was up early. He was going to eat early breakfast and go to the gym. So then when he got back, and I waited for him, because this is me running back and forth looking at these bright lights. Then they disappeared and they were gone for a while, and then they came back. But I just didn't want to carry this footage for too long. The next thing I know, he's getting dressed for school. But before he came back from the gym, I went in my room and my Google was going crazy. My phone started acting up. It was being crazy. It was doing just crazy crap. Then when Ty was getting dressed and he was almost done, I went back into the kitchen to get some more caffeine. He says, something was weird about all that, Mom. He says, because, man, while I was walking to the gym and back, my phone was acting up. He said, it was doing crazy stuff. And I looked at him, I said, really? Because here, the Google was going crazy, and you have to say something to the Google for you to, to activate the sound and whatever questions you have and whatever. You have to do that, okay? And then my phone had no reason to act all crazy either, because I mean, it's phone service. So things around the area was being crazy, and I noticed that the cats were acting weird. They wanted out of the house. And they were acting really like feisty, and I'm like, what the hell? And so I was scared to let my dog out. I was scared for Ty to go next door to the gym. I said, what if you get abducted? And I said, please don't go. But he went anyway. So, yeah, it was a crazy morning. I'm going to show you the pictures and the video. And you guys tell me what you think and what you think you're seeing. So, 4:30 this morning, my son woke up, getting ready for school. First day of football practice at Brunswick High School. And he's going to go to the gym next door, and walks out and sees this. These are 2 stars, supposedly, that I've never seen of the 11 years I've lived out here. And I told him, son, that's not stars. I've never seen those before. So we've been staring at these stars, supposedly, for a while, and took pictures. All of a sudden, they get bright, they dim, they disappear. And I said, I told you those weren't stars, because stars don't do that. And like I said, 11 years I've been out here. I've never seen those stars there before in my life since I've been here. So, with them dimming in and out like they do, I'm gonna zoom in. No, you just don't see stuff like that or stars like that, okay? So I've taken pictures different times, and I decided to hell with the pictures, let's do a little video. But I don't want cars to come through here thinking, what is a woman doing out here in her PJs? But here you guys, as you can see, as far as you can see, that's how far it is from the sky from me and my front porch. Then you zoom in, and this is what you see. And they're just sitting still. And as you can see, all of the sky, there's no stars at all, but one up or two up here. As you can see my finger pointing. You can barely see those, but you definitely can see these. And yeah, if you come out and you take a glimpse at it for a few seconds, you'll think they're stars. But stars, like I said, they don't fade away. They don't disappear, because I have taken pictures of them seconds apart where one, there was both, and then one was gone. And then again, there was none of it. There was nothing there. They were gone, both of them. And then they just, all of a sudden, just faded right back in. Like they just appeared out of nowhere. And that is very strange. Very strange. Very strange. I've never seen these before. But they're not disappearing now. They're just sitting there. I don't know what they are. Well, we all know what they are. Those that believe in it. I'm just saying. It is very odd to see two bright lights sitting there like that, and they appear and disappear out of nowhere. And I've never seen those stars there before in my life. Like not 11 years of coming out to the front porch, for 11 years. And then all of a sudden just two stars from out of nowhere are there. And it's funny because, you know, I know my skies. I look at stars at night. I look at stars in the morning when I come out. We're up before the sun comes up to get Ty off to school. And that right there, my friends, it's not there. It hasn't been there. And that's what's so weird about it. Anyways, I thought I would let everyone see just how weird things can be. And yeah, keep your eyes open. You never know what you're gonna see. This is Taya Payne signing out.
Has been totally denying the existence of unidentified flying objects that were not of earthly origin, knowing full well that we do have visitors, knowing full well that these objects are here, that they are of extraterrestrial origin.
After World War I, called the Council on Foreign Relations, and that is what I view as the U.S. branch of the world government. They control all the major media, and you can't get nominated to be President of the United States, whether it's Democrat or Republican, without being approved by the Council on Foreign Relations. They have grooming programs. Rhodes Scholars, Fulbright Scholars, Skull and Bones even, are grooming people for world service. Whenever you get elected president, you wear two hats. You wear a U.S. hat and you wear a world government hat. So the alien issue is something that the president is briefed on after he's elected. Before he takes office, he's briefed on again. After he takes office, Bill Casey gave Reagan a 1-hour briefing in late January '81, and then Reagan got an all-day briefing by Bill Casey in March of '81. That same thing happens to all presidents now, I think. He's given enough information for him to absorb, to realize why it's so important not to have disclosure or too much disclosure before it's time.
Now, a study that was undertaken by the United States Air Force of the UFO phenomenon, we know perfectly well that that classified report has sections in it that have never been revealed to the public. And so that while they were attempting to debunk the phenomenon, I've actually gotten to see sections of the classified photographs that show a crashed disc on the ground with foreign symbols on it that were of no civilization here on this planet, and people surrounding it taking pictures of the disc crashed on the ground. And we know that that was in fact a genuine disc that was on the ground. So.
Okay, so tell me what you thought you saw. I mean, give me some feedback. I need to know. I also forgot to mention that across the street from front of my house is thousands upon thousands of acres of woods. Some people call it forest. I call it woods. Nothing but woods out there. And where those bright lights stood is right over the woods, forest, what have you. And then on my left side down the road are a lot of cattle. Like there's a lot of cows on my left side. And we all know what a lot of this, like the connection is, because many of times and stories that we've heard is, you know, aliens, UFOs and all that come down and take cattle, kill cattle, cows, you know, and do crazy things to these cows. I mean, if you really look at some video footages and shows that have proven evidence of the things that they've caught, such as myself, you know, you have your witness, you have your whistleblowers and what have you from the government. Not to mention, the other thing that I did forget to say is, where in the hell do you have and why do you have a helicopter flying above at 4:30 in the morning? That has never happened. Never heard a helicopter overhead at 4:30 in the morning. I questioned that, you know, and like I said, it took a little bit of time for me to like evaluate all this and what just happened. But why would a helicopter be close by, flying overhead? And I told Ty, I said, look at there goes a helicopter. Why is that helicopter out here at 4 a.m. in the morning? That was not a military thing. I know that was not a military thing. I just know it wasn't. But you guys let me know what you thought, and please comment below. Anyways, guys, I'm going to bring this video to a close. You will start seeing more videos on here, and I apologize, I've not been very active, but I do want to get back onto this channel, and I want to see it grow. I get more views than the subscribers that I do have, and that's a, you know, that's a nice thing to see when, you know, you're looking at, you know, your videos and seeing that people are viewing your videos. But I would really like to see it grow. Subscribers, get your friends to jump on and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Just if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If, like I said, if you're not subscribed, subscribe if you're new. And like I said, jump onto my other channel, not exploring the afterlife, but tell you everything. Like, I have to battle 2 channels, which is, you know, it can get confusing at sometimes point. And then, you know, on here I'm Taya Lee. In my other channel I am Mama Payne. And so yeah, you know, that's how you're gonna get to know me, by, you know, just the little nicknames that I do have. But anyways, guys, if you, like I said, if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And give me some comments, give me some feedback, let me know what you think. Until then, smile a little. No, not smile a little, but smile more and live a little. And don't forget that, you know, it's not just us living here. There's other planets, there's other things going on besides just us on this planet. You just never know. Keep your eyes peeled. Until next time, this is Taya Lee with Exploring the Afterlife. Until next time, peace out. Stay spooky.